Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. It is, as predicted, the mornings of this week were rather dark. Thanks to the change from wintertime to summertime, I am now waking up once again in the darkness, so when I get up I have to switch on the lights and cat is paying attention. Here, have your caught. I think you're quite hungry today, aren't you? Cat? Do you want more? Why do you look at me like that? Aren't you happy yet? Well, you get one cod per episode. Yes, you're purring. Okay. Cat is satisfied. This is good. I can step out and start this episode. So yeah, it is dark. It is dark in the morning, and this really is annoying. This is really an annoying thing of this change in the time zone. I would be completely fine if for some reason we select the summertime as the one and only time. Sure, then it will be a little bit longer dark until later, or when spring really starts to hit us or so. Sure, I can deal with that, but the fact that, hey, it already got bright in the morning and then we're going back to darkness, this is confusing. This is not fun, especially on a day like today when we do have rain. I'm not sure if the microphone is picking up the rain sound on my skylights, but yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down from the skies. Finally, the sand from the Sahara is getting washed away. Woo! So that's good. That's really good. The nature really needs rain. The last, I don't know, 2 weeks? Could have been even 2 weeks or so. We had just perfect weather, just sunshine, clear blue sky. It was quite warm, maybe even too warm for someone like me who prefers a cooler temperatures. But yeah, no, it's raining, and I think it actually is not so much of a bad thing that it is raining, as I was enjoying the early spring moments by cycling a lot. Actually, I wasn't cycling more than I was cycling when the sun was shining during February or so. But yeah, I was out cycling, cycled often, at least one part of the tour. Let me cycle along the banks of the river. And in contrast to those days when the river is swollen and, well, we get wet feet when we are there, it's rather, the tides are low. The tides are very low, so it was really interesting to see that some parts really started to dry off and so on. And there I really noticed, okay, rain and new water is lacking. In this case, I'm quite happy that it's raining. On the other hand, I'm not happy that it's raining. On the one hand, it's even darker right now in the morning. And on the other hand, today is the day I picked for going to get my biannual batch of contact lenses. Well, not the contact lenses itself right now, but they, since I do have some kind of contact lens subscription, so every half a year I get a batch of lenses for the next half a year, and this includes also a free check of my eyesight, if everything is fine and good and so on. Do I have? Yes, I do have dirt, because I came up with the idea that I could build some kind of scaffolding that I can continue constructing the Salmon Monument despite the fact of having not enough nether wood. So let's do that. And if I then run out of space, I like to focus on the head, so I like to... Why haven't I finished that one? I think we were running out of daylight or so. I like to figure out what kind of... how I can get the appropriate green colors or so. So this would be the next goal. And how do I do this now here? I think if I start here and I do that and that, then go along here, then this would provide me with a good scaffolding to make good progress with the salmon. Yeah, so need to find the appropriate green colors. I'm not entirely sure what kind of greens, if they're even greens. I need this kind of brownish green or so. Not sure if those colors exist in Minecraft for wool and so on. Need to see if I can figure things out. Also need to see if I can somehow then get up there. I think the easiest way is just to do that. To get down first. Yeah, so of course it's raining. It's raining the day when I need to go to this appointment to the shop. The good thing is it's right around the corner, so that's what I really enjoy. It just takes me, I don't know, 10 minutes on foot or so to get there, which is really convenient, which is really nice. Okay, what happens if I... Okay. If I start here, but despite the fact that it's just a short little walk, it's still raining. And well, of course, I do have enough outdoor gear where I don't have really to care for that rain, so we'll still arrive somewhat dry, but dang it. Yeah, still there's this little... Will you grow finally? Why aren't you growing? Is there... Are you growing? I don't think so. I think they still look the same way as they looked before. Do they need shadow? Do they need to be in a cave or something like that? I think I have to look up how to successfully grow nether water. So guess I'm doing things wrong here. But dirt. I need more dirt and check out colors. Right. That's what I need to do. So yeah, of course it's raining after 10 days or so when I do have an appointment. Anyways, yesterday was interesting because I had to do something new. Not that I actually wanted to do that, but it happened. So basically, when you defend your thesis here in the German system, not sure how it is in other systems, but over here you have your examiners, and then of course there has to be one person who takes the minutes and just writes down all the questions asked and the answers given, that you have some kind of protocol of what happened. And for that you need to have a PhD. I mean, for being an examiner you need to be a professor. This taking minutes can also be done by a PhD. For that PhD candidate, he's working for one of the psychology chairs we are collaborating with. And initially, I was not even part of that team until 1 week. 1 week prior to the defense. And yeah, it was the typical situation. So 1 week prior to the already scheduled defense, my professor, who was examiner, found out, well, there might be a conflict. I actually might be sitting in a plane at the time of that defense. And yeah, basically everybody was thinking, seriously, you know, I only do have, haven't I grown? Oh, I have 14 green dye at least. This is good. What can I do with green dye? Can I mix it with orange or yellow? Can I get some kind of brown? Is there something like that? No. No. Do I pink dye? Yes. Can I see light gray, sugar, blue dye? Can I see all the variations? Brown dye. There's some brown. Brown might be a thing. Lime dye might be a thing I need to use. Light blue dye. I might also need light blue dye. Cyan dye. Cyan dye. That's definitely what I need. Okay, I need to combine blue and green for cyan. That's cool. I need cyan. Well, then there's only brown as a dye. Brown and green. Yeah, maybe all that green. What do I have? I have one block of green here. How does it look? It's not brown enough, so to say. That one is too brown. I need a combination of both. I think I need to. Ooh, it's already nighttime. I think I need to. I'm quite sure Endermen are about running around. I need a combination of green and brown. Maybe there's something when I search the web or so. I'm a skilled Minecraft player. I know lots of stuff about that game, I guess. Zombie is burning up. Zombie, I don't care. It's not an Enderman. So yeah, yeah. One can really ask, how can actually this happen when the defense is already scheduled? How is it possible that you all of a sudden end up with a flight departing exactly at this time? But anyways, that's basically what happened. And so there was the question then, okay, so we can find a different examiner that takes the place of my professor, but then we need the one who basically was scheduled to take the notes. Who was scheduled to take the notes became examiner, so they needed a new one taking the notes. So then my professor asked us postdocs of his group, hey, does any one of you guys have time? There's this defense, someone needs to jump in. And as I saw that email, I just thought that's not true. You're not actually doing that to someone who is just before his defense to say, oh, I'm sorry, but I have to take a flight. Yeah, so immediately volunteered for that. So yesterday then I was in that defense committee taking notes, which was not easy, because examiners and professors often have the tendency to start somehow their question, or to build up that question. So you start to write down, you think, okay, this is going that direction, and all of a sudden they make a huge turn and come up with a different question. You're struggling to keep up pace to note everything down. And yeah, so that this was interesting. This was very interesting, keeping up with them. And I wondered, while writing everything down, will ever someone look at it? I hope this is more like, okay, if there's really something screwy going on, and maybe the one who defended has a question or has some doubts about the correctness of the mark given, then this protocol might be useful, but otherwise it's not needed, because my handwriting, I think I'm the only one who can decipher the handwriting. As said, it was not easy to keep up with all that was said and to take good notes. So yeah, I guess the legibility of my handwriting is not ideal, but I think I at least can still decipher it, so should be all right. Let's get 8 pink, and yeah. So basically, everybody was thankful that I jumped in. I was really happy for the PhD candidate that he could defend. I mean, it would have been really, really bad if then they would have needed to postpone or so. Maybe I need to replace this with dirt for now. So yeah, everyone was happy, and I was more happy for the PhD candidate that. How's it going? Oh yes. Now I need to replace this with dirt. I mean, I can replace this one later with the true color. Then we get pink here. Can I reach down from there? I don't think so. So what do I need here actually? Oh yes, I would just need red. Do I have still some red? Let's get red. And yeah, one interesting thing. Well, one thing where I thought, hey, that's a cool situation, cool thing to do. As discussed last year or so. Yeah, last year I got this. I finally got around to get the fountain pen that my parents wanted to gift me for getting my PhD. I thought, hey, it would be a cool gesture if, I mean, in the end I also do have to sign those documents that I attended and that I did wrote everything down and so on. So I thought, hey, it would be a cool thing if I would, with a tool I got for getting a PhD, would sign a document that allows someone else to get a PhD. So I packed my fountain pen as I got ready for going to that defense, and yeah, just as a cool gesture, and I found that this is a cool concept behind that, to use that tool as some kind of, okay, the legacy, well, not the legacy, but things are getting passed on and continued or so. The story never ends or whatever. Anyways, so that's what I then did, and yeah, it was interesting. It was really interesting, but the main thing of why I was there was rather infuriating. I'm really not happy with how things were handled there. But anyways, okay, so that's good, I guess. Now with that being in place, how does the salmon continue? I think the salmon continues like that. I am then having red here. Oh, I'm not, yes, do I? Yes. I'm having red here at those spots, and I would have dark red again basically here in those spots. That's basically how it's supposed to work. And then this would go up, well, one block higher, and then this would be the flank of the salmon. Let's take a look at it from the outside. I mean, it doesn't look like a salmon. I'm not sure. Right now it looks a little bit strange because I'm not having the materials, but that's basically how it's supposed to... Ooh, it's working. We see progress. Progress is being made. Not that this thing is ready yet, but progress. Nice. So yeah, experienced that one. Attended a defense. Well, not that I intended a defense. That's what I did before, but I also got to see behind the curtains, because as the one who was doing the notes, I was also involved as the final mark and grade was discussed. So I also saw what happens when the professor, the examiners are. Okay, right now this looks a little bit strange because of the dirt. Hi. I still find everything is cool, but the nether thing is not cool. The nether thing is not cool. It's, I don't know, the contrast is too strong. Let's get maybe some normal netherrack. What other red do we have? This one is too bright. This is too much shiny. Is it too shiny? Owie. I think I just need to throw in some all those other variations just to see how it feels. I think that's what I need to do to just get a better idea. Do I have? I mean, I could craft some granite. Is no good use. Also, we need to pick up some more red blocks, some different red blocks to just see how they feel, how they do. Because I think a little bit the contrast is too strong. I think the nether wart brick situation is a little bit too much. So yeah. That's pigman is still up there. I think this pigman stays there forever. Yeah, that's basically it. So this is what happened yesterday, and super happy for the one that he finished his PhD. Super happy that I could help someone by just doing something. I mean, I'm always there. Oh, chicken and sheep sharing that same spot. So that's maybe dangerous for one of them. Maybe not. Well, not for the chicken. When the chicken falls down, it just falls down. There's not a huge problem for that chicken. I do have some more nether brick, which is nice, so I can quickly craft those. I don't want to use normal bricks. Soul sand. I mean, I should grab the netherrack. This would be 4. This is good. Then I can have a check how those feel. And the redstone is in the tower. So let's quickly get up to the tower. It's the end of the episode anyways, but let's remember to grab some grab some redstone, and then I can give it a try next time. Maybe it really requires the full flank of the salmon to get a good understanding what kind of red is really going the way. But yeah, I'm always happy. I always try to help others, but the reason for that, as said, was just once again a thing where I question a little bit the accountability and so on of a certain person. So yeah, this was not good. This was not good at all. But anyways, we are at the end of this episode. new experiences made, stories told. I hope you enjoyed that episode too. And hey, the rain has, well, not stopped, but it's just drizzling. Maybe I'm lucky and it's not too wet when I get to get my eyes checked and the new lenses delivered and so on. With that, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I see you again next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!